there is a leadership challenge afoot. All the pieces are in place. It's just now all about timing and the trigger needs to be pulled. Our political editor Andrew Clennell has been walking the corridors, finding out the very latest information. What have you got for us this hour?
Well, you know, there's a bit happening. Angus Taylor went to leadership group this morning. Can you believe that, Laura? Talk about the calm before the storm. He's expected to quit after question time and others will quit and then the spill will be on. Now, he wants Friday. He doesn't want to spend his first day on the job on a parliamentary sitting day, but he might not get a choice on the matter because Susan Lee's people have been telling people, if you are going to resign on Wednesday afternoon, we want the spill Wednesday night. That's what I'm hearing. It certainly hasn't been denied to me by Susan Lee's office that that would be one option. Now, it would then be down to the whips, who have to ensure, for example, that all senators are here. They would certainly be under pressure to heed the leader's call and have the meeting tonight. So I'm saying it's a possibility the leadership spill could be tonight, or they could plead to the leader, look, we just need to ensure every single senator's here. We know everyone in the House is here because the Senate's not sitting. We've got estimates, in which case we'd have a leadership spill at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that's the best information I have at the moment. I'm talking to you in a situation where nothing's happened yet, and I've got to remind myself and the viewers of that. Right now, everything I'm talking about might not happen, but it is my expectation it will happen.
Andrew,
One other thing I have learned over the past half an hour...
This is the weirdest leadership challenge I've ever seen, and I've seen a few. But,
yeah.
You know,
what's out there?
Angus Taylor and his supporters apparently want every single thing to go his way on a dictated timeline. That's not how these things work. Any party elders in there,
that's why,
you know, explaining to him that you can't dictate terms in this case. You kind of got to go with it, seize the opportunity.
James Patterson's running the show, as I understand it, so he obviously thinks you can dictate things. But no, I'm in furious agreement with you there, Laura, because I keep hearing this. Oh, Angus doesn't want it then. Well, Angus isn't even the damn leader.
He seems like a reluctant leader. That's the problem. He starts... If this works...
I don't think that's right.
I mean...
No, he's reluctant about timing. He's reluctant about timing, but you can't afford to be. Look, one of the things I want to show the viewers is these poll numbers. Have a look at this. Because this tells you why Hastie was going for it and why, even if Taylor gets it, it's the Tom Connell YouGov poll numbers, why there'll be some conjecture that Hastie was a better option. Now, the big stark thing there, and good on Tom Connell for ordering these numbers, is Andrew Hastie amongst One Nation votes. Who does the Liberal Party need to vote for them? One Nation voters. They're at 18, One Nation at 27. Who has the best chance of getting One Nation voters?
But let's remind ourselves, Andrew, we're
Andrew
in a preferential
Hastie
system.
by a street.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but if you have an 18% primary, you are dead. You are dead meat in 18%. So they need to get it back up to 30%. Who is best bet to do that? Andrew Hastie.
Hang on.
By the length of the Flemington Straight there, Laura Jace.
The elections are still one in the middle. We've got a preferential system. I mean, are we really suggesting here that they chase the One Nation strategy and that's going to be a winning one? Come on.
Well, it's better than becoming a minor party. Let's have a look at the numbers again, if we don't mind. Because, well, they're not actually. They've got like 50 seats of the coalition, but you know, but that's the exact point I'm making, Laura. Anyway, look at the Libs there, right? Even amongst Libs. Interesting, though, Susan Lee marginally gets there over Hastie, doesn't she? But the combined Hastie and Taylor trumps her quite easily. But there's that real split in the right there. And then amongst Labor people, Lee leads. But, well, I mean...
Maybe Hastie's Substack went down well with One Nation voters. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. But let's have a look. I think we have another of Tom Connell's YouGov graphics here, which shows Hastie preferred leader overall. But look at the don't know. That tells you a lot too, doesn't it? How about none of them? That's what that says. None of them. None of the above.
And that's
so
pretty much
it is really intriguing what's...
of the anecdotes that you hear.
It's intriguing. It's intriguing what's going on here right now. As you said, it is like no other. Why don't they just get on with it? If Susan Lee wants it tonight, why doesn't Angus Taylor go, you know what, let's do it tonight. Let's just do it. I want to be leader now. I don't think it's a bad move from Susan Lee. Oh, sorry, this is the other thing I had to tell you. My information is Susan Lee doesn't want to go down that petition route. You know, last hour I spoke to you about the Malcolm Turnbull route. You covered that spill where Turnbull, to buy time to defeat Dutton, really. He wasn't buying time for himself, right? Apparently, even though some of the moderates are pushing that, get the signatures to roll it, that's not Susan Lee's view, is what I've heard. Okay. So that's interesting too. I don't think she wants to go down that sort of Malcolm Turnbull type paths yet. No love lost between her and Malcolm Turnbull. So I think it's the other way around, in fact. I think Susan Lee would say, well, I'm not going to wait until Friday and wait for your timing. Now you and your mates have all resigned from the front bench. Let's bring it on. And that, to me, is probably the most logical thing I've heard all week, Laura.
Yes, it is. And on that note, let's restore sanity and leave on the logic. Andrew, we'll see you soon. If you've got any more developments, you can come back on. We'll check in.